Hey everyone, it's Carrie Ann again. This is my third vlog. I think there's some kind of mariachi party going on with my neighbors, so I wanted to give a little update on what's been going on the past month. I took a trip to Kansas during the middle of September and got to spend 10 days visiting my sister and brother-in-law and my sweet little nephew Simon George. He is precious. If you don't know him, you've got to know him. I also had the opportunity to visit Grace Bible Church in Hutchinson, Kansas, and let me tell you, that was one of the sweetest weeks of my life, getting to spend time with those believers there. I got to speak about 7 times on Sunday morning, got to share in all the fellowship groups, speak with the junior high, the high school, the college ministry, and got to have lunch with the elders and kind of update them on what's going on, and was really encouraged by the response and the opportunity that I had to be able to share what God's doing. Especially getting to talk about our project in North Africa and get to show some videos and kind of give them a hands-on look at what Motion is doing right now. During my time with the church in Kansas, I was invited to join a few of their members on a trip to Uganda, Africa at the end of October. Between a Wednesday to Monday time span, the Lord had worked out finances, vaccinations, flights, all the details that needed to come together for me to join the team on this trip. I'm really looking forward to kind of getting a little taste of what I'll be doing with Motion. Birds! Chirp, chirp, chirp! I'll be able to be a part of some filming projects, be able to be a part of sharing the gospel with various kids in different schools, and being a blessing to the missionaries there and the work that they're already doing. Please pray for my team and I as we head to Uganda October 18th to the 28th, that I'd be able to co-labor with them effectively, that we would be a blessing to each other, and that I'd be able to submit and serve the team in any way that I can. And I can't wait to share with you guys all about what God does during our time there. So, a little different shot. I totally forgot to mention 2 very important things that happened in the month of September. One of which was my TWR Motion presentation held at the Masters University. It was a joy to be able to share with supporters and people who are interested to hear what God's doing through Motion and my part in it. It was really neat to be able to answer questions and really have some sweet time to discuss what God's doing. So thank you to those who came out for that. Thank you for those who prayed for that. The Lord really blessed it and I was really encouraged. Every single car in the neighborhood decided to drive down our street right now. Straight up. One of the other big things that happened in September was my team came out to California. I cannot believe I forgot to mention this. 2 of my dear, dear friends from TWR Motion, Candace and Kayla, came out to California, stayed at my house, and were a part of the studio sessions recording the music for our Share the Story project in North Africa. We worked with Grant Fonda, our wonderful composer, and Scott Frankfurt Studios, and were able to bring in some professional musicians to work on some of the instruments for the original score that Grant created. It was the first time that my East Coast life and my West Coast life kind of meshed together. So it was really sweet to be able to introduce my Motion family to my family here in California. Another huge praise. The Lord has raised my support to 40%. I'm so stoked. It's been really cool to watch the Lord work, even in just a couple days' time, bring in this next 10%. It's been really encouraging to watch him work in the process, and just when I start to get discouraged and start to feel like I don't have anyone else to talk to or there's nothing else I can do and I'm thrown on my knees before him, he answers in incredible ways, and I'm so humbled to be at 40% and pushing towards 50. This is what happens when you do your video outside. Thank you all for your encouragement and your prayers and your support thus far. It's amazing to think about the people that are coming behind me in this, and people that understand that this isn't just me wanting to work with TWR Motion. This is God putting it on the hearts of his people to get his gospel to the unreached. It's been really encouraging to see God work through you to encourage me and strengthen me in this process. If any of you have any prayer requests or life updates that you'd be willing to share with me, I'd love to pray with you and for you in those areas, so please contact me in any way. If you have other questions about my ministry or this trip to Uganda or anything in my life, please feel free to contact me. I'd love to connect with you and to continue to foster a relationship with you. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being a part of putting the gospel on display. And of course now, it's quiet.